Okay. All right. So this right here is going to be as far as if I went through and I just started out in a base deal. The number one thing you guys need to do is you need to load Canvas. How many of you already load Canvas from your first period class? Okay. How many of you have not loaded Canvas from your first period class? Okay. So we're going to start with that right there. All right. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your iPad and you're going to go to self-service. All right. So if I have my iPad and I roll through, I'm going to find the button at the bottom. I've mirrored up there, but I got it going for Zoom. So right here at the bottom, there is a little square with 4 colors on it. Okay. That is your self-service app. You'll click on it. Okay. And then once you click on it, it'll end up being Canvas Student. Okay. So you can search Canvas Student or you can find Canvas Student and you will go ahead and install Canvas Student onto that. So that way you have it with your iPad on there. Okay, once you install Canvas Student, so if I ended up going to what my Canvas ends up looking like, takes me to my login screen, and then I'll log in. All right, so how many of you, as far as have had the ability to log in to Canvas? Okay, got a few. How many are having trouble logging into Canvas? Okay, and for the ones that had success, what was your login information? Okay, was it full email or just first.last? Okay, so first.last, and then your password is it SISD and 6-digit?
No, it's your birthday.
Birthday only. So your initial one is your birthday only. If you have a January birthday, probably make sure you type in your 0, 1, 23, 84, whatever on there. Make sure you type in those.
Oh, I think my birthday wrong.
Okay, so we're good there. All right. Anybody else need a little bit of help with Canvas as far as that goes to get where we're going to get? That's going to be the most important part of it. What's in there? Yes, ma'am.
It still won't let me log in.
Okay. What's your birth date? Okay, so 07, 07, and then the year. Okay. And if you
2005. I got 20.
she said go ahead and put in. You say 05?
No, just do like
Do the whole thing. So 2005 in it. You got it there? Perfect. See, there we go. So we got helpful kids. All right. So, and I'll be 100% honest with you, this is the very first day that us as teachers have had to use Canvas. Everything else for the past, 5-6 years, we've used Google Classroom and popped it in and gone through everything. So on your Canvas, what do you see? Do you see something that says like World History Period 3? Everybody good on that? Let's go ahead and click on it then. World History Period 3. Okay, and it should pull up something that looks similar to this as a home page. All right. Okay, so once we go to this, and this is going to be kind of the big thing. Welcome to the new school year. Canvas homepage will help you to navigate to your announcements for the class, modules for the quizzes, homework grades, assignments, and important links throughout the year. All right, so on this page right here, I can just easily click on one of these 3 things: announcements, modules, or important links. All right. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to click on important links. All right. So as you click on important links, so as I click on important links, one of the real big things that's here is if you ever have to go virtual, okay, on important links right here, there is a link there to click on and join the Zoom meeting. Okay, so if you're at home, if you're sick, if whatever else is going on, and you want to get to class, then right there is where you click on the link to get to the meeting ID, and right there is your password that gets you into the meeting ID. That always stays the same. Okay, so that's you to see live. All right, another big thing. We're going to go ahead and all practice this today. All right here is your weekly attendance check. Okay, if you are ever virtual, all you have to do is click on the weekly attendance check. Okay, and it will tell you attendance for the 19th. That's all I have to fill out. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Go to add course, and you're in world history 3. So you'll click on whatever it is for that day. There'll be one simple question that'll be there. Okay. So like today is the 19th. I would do, what LMS system is Stephenville High School using for this year? You got options. All right, and what yours is going to look like is it's going to be this. So let's have a little drop down. Okay. I only have to answer the one question for that day. That's it. Okay. So I don't answer Thursday's question. I don't answer Friday's question. I only answer one day's worth of question. Okay. And that gets me your attendance for that day if you ever have to go virtual that's on there. Okay. Do you have to do this if you're here in class on a face-to-face deal? No, you do not. Okay. I'm counting you here because I can see you. You're here. All right. If you're a virtual person, if you ever have to go virtually, always remember that you're going to end up going back to these important links and going back to these days that you're going to sign in right there. Okay. All right. Other important stuff that's here. We'll get to these because we'll have to add them to your iPad. All right. But this is going to be your MyHRW login, DBQ online. That's a login. Freemanpedia, some links are there. There's going to be YouTube videos that are uploaded eventually if we have to, and we can't do the Zoom part of just the record and post on Canvas. They'll be here. So anything you need to know that's on that important links page right there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my home screen. All right, and again, it takes me back to here. Okay, any announcements that go on? Okay, so like right now, there's only one announcement that's there. All right, and everybody needs to do this by Friday, okay? There'll be images for you to still sign up for a Google Classroom. Now, we're using Canvas, but I have to still use some stuff for Google Classroom. If Canvas ever crashes, because that's what happens with technology sometimes, I have a backup with Google Classroom where I can ship out your information on it, okay? So we're going to sign up for this, but all your stuff is always going to be where? Canvas or Google Classroom? Canvas. Okay, Canvas is the first option. Google Classroom is if, hey, something went wrong over here, we're going to go to this, okay? But I need you to sign up for this one by Friday, all right? Only for your third period class. The image is there. It has your class code. You'll sign up for it. Make sure everybody does that by Friday, okay? Where's that located at on Canvas? Under announcements. There we go. Okay, so it's under announcements. So right now, that's the only thing that is on announcements. All right. So on the overall part of important links, let's see, it took me to here for the next one. Okay. I can get to my teacher page. That's got discussions on it. All right. Some of the stuff that's on here, like this one, it'll say chapter 1 brief. Mine's going to load because I'm already logged in to MyHRW. If yours doesn't ever load and it says login required, nothing's wrong. It just means that you need to log in to your MyHRW. All right, and we'll show like right there. It says log in, you need authorization to be able to do this. It's not broke. That just means you need to log into your MyHRW. And we'll talk about exactly kind of what that means here in just a second. Okay. Homework under modules, under quizzes, under assignments. All right. So all of these modules are live that are here. You should have one that says something like about your teacher. Click on important links. All right. There's a little bit of information that's there. Welcome back video, mini biography. There's my teacher contact information that's sitting right here. And then it also tells you, again, if you have to go virtually, that there's offered tutorials for you on Mondays and on Thursdays during action period for 10 minutes those 2 days. During 15 minutes for those 2 days. And then you have a one available upon request for 8th period. If you ever need anything from me on my school email, it's listed right there, my first dot last name. So nolan.vosberg@sville.us. It's listed on that about your teacher page that's there, okay? On quizzes, y'all have a quizzes option, correct? As far as where it goes through there, okay? So click on quizzes for me. And this will be your first homework assignment. You know, to start out right now, I'll show it to you in just a little bit, but you click on that assignment with a green rocket on it, all right? And what it does is it starts out your initial quiz that has, it's going to show it in my view right here, but it's just a simple quiz. So the first one starts out with your name. Next one starts with your grade, your birthday, everything else that's there, okay? You're going to fill that out. You're going to turn it in. Here's the big one for me, and we'll talk about this here in just a second. But the big one for me is going to be whenever you get to the last question, and it says, write a short essay about yourself and let me know anything that I need to know about your situation. That includes learning styles. That includes anything that's going on at home. That includes anything that helps me teach you better, helps me understand your best learning style, anything like that, okay? Don't be that kid that puts in like 2 sentences, okay? It says like short essay. So write some stuff about yourself, okay? If there's anything going on, nobody else sees this other than me, but I keep that kind of in the filing cabinet, so then that way if something goes on, I need to look back at it. There's something that interests you. If there's something that I know that my grandpa has been in the hospital for the last 6 weeks, yada, 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 like today. My dad, he went in for surgery. He had knee replacement surgery today. But if it's something like more vital to you that you have to go home and help your parents, you know, from 6 to 9 o'clock every single night because you're taking care of somebody, you know, that is one of your grandpas, grandmas, somebody else in your family, you got to babysit, whatever else. Let me know those kind of things. So then that way I kind of have an understanding of what goes on with you once you walk out of this school, all right? What goes on with you as far as when we go. All right, so download Canvas. We're good to go on that. We logged into Canvas. We got the introduction to go. We started down the list. All right, what I need to do now is do our seating chart so I can put a face with a name, see exactly where everybody's going to end up sitting at, and I can move you around in Skyward, so then that way we're clear. So what I want you to do is go to quizzes and open up that student profile sheet. Okay, there's nothing there for you on yours. See, and it shows that it's live on mine. So if I went to 3rd period and I made sure that it was for quizzes, and then it says that it opened it up right here. Oh, there it is. Let me edit it real fast because it's got the wrong date. Now it says available till August the 21st. Yeah, it says it's live from August the 19th at 12 a.m. to 21. So let me see what you got on there.
It's not 12 a.m. yet. Oh, is it?
Okay. No quizzes for my class. Get started about your teacher, chapter 1. Assignments. Quizzes. Help me create a space. Well, let's see what we got going. Let's just do this then. And that's on student view. Begin. If I click on your view, it shows that it's there. So try this for me. Try to log out of Canvas and log back in. Okay.
At the bottom bar, it says to do.
Okay.
You just have to find these on the
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, it is.
So find the to-do list. So if you click on quizzes, like I do on your student view, it won't pop up. It has to go to the to-do list.
Yeah, there's like a bar at the bottom.
That is awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Learning with you right there. Good. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you speaking up. Okay. Fine. Read.
I need to see.
Okay. World history. There you go. Launch. Yes, sir.
See, we're not there.
Do.
Anything else you
On the side.
Was it this one?
Anybody else need any help with anything? Everybody good? Good? All right.
Oh, you